Donald Trump made the announcement this week that so many of us have been waiting for since the moment he stepped into office. This is a life-altering announcement that is going to make your life so much better. And he did it when he announced that he was not going to put tariffs on his most favoritist thing in the world. And no, I'm not talking about Big Macs or Diet Cokes. I am talking about the one thing that every family in this country has to have to survive. And that is, of course, gold bars. Yeah, Donald Trump decided to make the announcement this week that we are not going to put tariffs on gold, which, as everyone knows, is Donald Trump's most favorite thing on the planet. Probably even more than actual cash. Donald Trump loves gold. He surrounds himself in gold. He has slowly, there was a funny article that talked about this earlier this week. They showed pictures from each month of Trump in the Oval Office, and each month more and more gold crap shows up in the Oval Office and in the meeting rooms, the cabinet room, all of it. Just gold, gold, gold. And we know he wants to cover his new $200 million ballroom with gold. Everything gold, because Donald Trump believes he is a 16th century king and has to have all the gold in the world because everybody loves gold and everybody respects gold. Now, what I find so funny about Donald Trump's love of gold is that it's not even like at the top, right? In terms of like, precious metals for jewelry and whatnot, like platinum. Platinum's above gold. Like, even if you get a credit card, if you just have a gold card, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you got to move up like 2 or 3 spots to get the platinum card. So this guy is obsessed with something that most of the world was kind of like, yeah, that's just for a ring on your finger after you get married. Nobody cares about it. Personally, I have never liked the look of gold. I do actually find it very tacky and trashy. I think gold is something people that do not have money use to pretend they have money because they think that, oh my God, this makes me look rich. But again, it makes you look like you're pretending to be rich, which is kind of what happens with Donald Trump, right? But there's also a not so funny side of this. Obviously, Donald Trump doesn't want gold taxed or tariffed, because he wants a lot of gold. Meanwhile, the metals that this country actually need, copper, steel, aluminum, all tariffed. So the things you and I need, the things that are in the products that you and I purchase, automobiles, appliances, computers, homes, those metals will have the tariffs. They do have the tariffs. It's not will, they do. So we pay more. But Donald Trump has no use for steel, copper, and aluminum. No. He has use for gold. So gold doesn't get tariffed. So for any MAGA people out there, anyone, anywhere who may support the tariffs and think, well, he's doing it to help us, this is the proof. Like, this is the definitive proof. The tariffs are not to help us. The tariffs are to help him do whatever the hell he wants. Also, it should be noted that the request to tariff gold actually came from Customs and Border Patrol. Because they said, look, hey, guys, we got a lot of people bringing in just lots of gold bars. You need to put a tariff on this because if you want to make money, that's where the money is. And Trump's like, no, I want the gold. I want all the gold, and I don't want to pay more for the gold. So his own administration, ICE, basically was like, dude, please tariff gold. A lot of people are bringing in a lot of gold, and, maybe something's up with that. And he won't do it because it's not about what's coming across the border. It's not about, cartels smuggling money in one way or another. No, Trump wants the gold. And he wants the rest of us to pay more for copper, steel, aluminum, and other metals. So he makes out like a bandit. And as per usual, everybody else gets screwed. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.